Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron with a great little book by David W. Daniels, Chick Publications, Did Jesus Use the Septuagint? Now, David Daniels used to work with Bible translation. He's got, I think, an MDiv in Bible translation from Fuller. And the Septuagint is just a Greek version of the Old Testament. Now, obviously, they did not use Greek Bibles in ancient synagogues. It was Hebrew Bibles. You look at the Genezes, kind of the burial ground for all the scrolls. They were not using Greek Bibles. And when Jesus stood up in the tabernacle, he's not reading from the Greek. He was reading from the Hebrew there in Luke chapter 4. And so what has happened is, the letter of Aristes is this fake con job that really didn't happen. It's a fable, and that's where the fable of the Septuagint comes from. And what happened is Origen, years later, Origen Adumentius, in his Hexapla, he backdated his fifth column. He created a Septuagint out of thin air. And what it was is just like preachers do today, when they're preaching, they don't have a Bible with them, they will targum. They will give like a paraphrase. They'll give the meaning of it, but not quote it exactly. And so this is what was happening in the New Testament, is they would quote it, and it may not be an exact quote. And so that began to be a problem for them. They're like, well, we better have an exact quote here. And so they created the Septuagint as an Old Testament to say, look, this was in fact a direct quote. So Septuagint is a myth, fantastic little book showing that examining the witnesses of the BC Septuagint, that in fact did not happen. That Jesus, the apostles, did not quote the Septuagint. There was no such thing as a Septuagint. And it was maybe first century later, not just by Origen, but from different ones, Aquila, Theodosian maybe, and that it was not something that was in usage in the Hebrew world. The Hebrews have always said that it was a Hebrew Bible. Josephus said they would rather die than change one word. Jesus said a jot or a tittle, pieces of Hebrew language there's not going to pass away. So, great little book. David Daniels done great things for the cause of Jesus Christ. God bless you. Talk with you later.